Just got this in the mail today. I think it's one of the more prettier cards I've seen in a while. I hadn't, it's cheap too. It's only like $2, but I definitely see it going up to maybe 5 or 6, maybe more. This is gonna be a quick video. Cards that you need to grab if you plan on playing Dytron. First off, just because I got it today, Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Can't be destroyed, can't be targeted. Great for OTKs. All right. Then we've got the Drake Overlord. Set this turn 1 if you're going first. Skip their main phase and negate the effects of all face-up extra deck monsters except link monsters, basically. Just to not have to read the whole card. Okay. So my whole strategy with the deck basically is turn 1, I'm trying to slap him down, and I'm trying to slap down Vanity Ruler, right? And you don't need a whole bunch of negates, because if it's turn 1 and you skip their main phase, they don't get a battle phase, then they play Regeki or whatever, they wipe your board, they go full combo, you still have another turn to combo off, as long as you make sure you have, 1 or 2 cards in your hand so you can do a combo. You might have to play through a negate or something, but a lot of times also, unless they have the specific card to out Drake Overlord or Vanity Ruler, like they'll need to out both of them, So, and that's another reason I always play Drake Overlord in defense mode, because a lot of people are playing Lightning Storm. All right. Next, at least in the group that I'm in, this is a controversial card, so I'll say she's great, but she's also a brick sometimes. The effect is when you special summon her, you can send all face-up extra deck monsters to the graveyard, burn your opponent for 1,000 for each of them, and if you do, she can attack twice. Some people say she's not that good. I think she's amazing, because it all depends on the deck you're playing. If you bait out the negates and then summon her, if you're playing Dragon Link and they have 3 or 4 extra deck monsters, it's OTK. I'll bait out my 3 or 4, negates or whatever that Dragon Link will put up, and then use the big Drytron to ritual summon her, send 3 or 4 of their, cards to the graveyard, burn them for 3 or 4,000, and then you can attack 2 monsters. Game over. So, but against something like Dino, she's horrible. She's not horrible, because she does have a negate built in, where if someone is going to destroy a card, you can shuffle a ritual monster back into your deck and negate. But against Dino, they only genuinely summon that one level 4 XYZ monster that has the 2 negates built in. So she's good and she's bad. It all depends on the deck you're playing. If they don't use extra deck monsters, she's not useful. But you can always discard her for an effect of something else. Amazing card, best card in the deck. Super cheap right now, but I think it will get more expensive. Okay? Cyber Angel Natasha has so many effects. You summon her once. None of her effects are hard once per turns. So she's just like Ben 10. All right? Her and Ben 10 are a package. If you're running Ben 10, you have to run the Cyber Angel Natasha. So Ben 10, you have all your Dytrons. You'll use Ben 10 as tribute for your Dytrons. All right, this is the play you set up. You cycle through all 3 Ben 10s by going through all of your by going through all of your Drytrons. Alpha, Zeta, Gamma. Bam. Alpha, Zeta, Gamma. Right? Once you have 3 of them in your extra deck on turn 2 or 3, then you summon Natasha. You use Natasha, you target one of your big monsters, heal for 2,000 or, 1,500, whatever. Then you tribute her, summon a Drytron, then summon her from the graveyard, steal your opponent's monster, then tribute her, then heal, then tribute her again, summon another Drytron, steal another one of your opponent's monsters, summon her back from the graveyard, heal another time. I've done it a couple times online where I've healed 3 times in a turn. Well, 4 times healed 4 times in a turn and stole 3 monsters off my opponent's field. She is amazing if you set her up and play her after bin 10. So definitely you need the preparation of rights. It can be junky running 3 preparation of rights and running 3 bin 10, so I only run 2. I definitely see this card becoming more expensive only because he hasn't been reprinted that much. And if you want the original, definitely gonna be, the price could go up. And he's basically a Called by the Grave. I only want do one of him because he's searchable so many ways, either Preparation of Rights or Alpha or Module of the 10,000 Hands. That's another card you need. I just don't have it yet. Waiting for it in the mail. So basically he has 2 effects. If you summon him, he's a negate. When they special summon a monster, you can bounce him back to your hand for next turn and then shuffle the special summon monster back into the deck. If he's in your hand, if they target a monster that you control for an effect, you can discard him and then negate that effect. And then, special summon him back in defense mode the next turn, and then you have a negate on the board. So I'll go over that one more time just to wrap things up. Most important card that you need is going to be the Drake Overlord. He's probably the best card in the deck if you're running. I feel like it'll either be the Drake Overlord version of the deck or the Herald version of the deck, Herald of the Ultimatum. But I don't run the negate version. It's a little bricky in my mind. Blue Ice Chaos Max for the OTKs. Vanity Ruler for the Floodgates. Cyber Angel Vrash for specific deck matchups and the OTKs. Bin 10 for combos. Bin 10 is getting reprinted in the set, so you probably don't actually need to buy that. And Natasha for board wipes, healing, and combos. She's the everything. Yeah.